Hello again. The next form that we come to in the high school reporting forms is the Academy High School course registration form for the first semester. If you look at the top right-hand box, you can see that all of the student information that you filled out on the first page filled in here. Next, we want to go to the two questions underneath. Is the student testing this year? If your student is testing through your affiliate program or through Wellspring Christian Family Schools directly, you want to put a check there. However, if your student is not taking any standardized testing through WCFS, leave that blank. The next question is this student graduating this year? My student is in 12th grade, so we do plan to graduate this year. If your student is not graduating this year, leave that blank as well. Next, we come to the gray areas of the form that say course information. For the sake of time, I have already filled in a couple of these, and we'll simply go over the information with you. When we are filling out this form, we want to be very specific with the course name. High school science is not an acceptable course name, but biology is. High school math is not an acceptable course name, but Algebra 1 is. The first course that Joshua is taking is his Bible course, and that's Old Testament Studies. So we filled out Old Testament Studies for the course name. The text is Red Sea to the Jordan River because that's the name of the text that we are using all year. And then the publisher is Community Bible Study because we are actually taking this course through Community Bible Study. We filled out the number of pages, 425 total, and we are seeking 1 credit for this course. The second course that Joshua is taking this year is English 12, and we use a variety of components instead of just one curriculum. For grammar, Joshua is using Easy Grammar 12. His writing component is called The Power in Your Hands, writing nonfiction at the high school level. And then we are studying American literature this year to correspond with our U.S. history course. I've entered the text publishers below, Easy Grammar Systems and Writing with Sharon Watson. And then I have made an asterisk to let you know that I will be filling in the novels that he is reading in the bottom of the paper. I've filled out the page numbers totaling all the pages of his textbooks and his novels to be 2,400, and we are seeking 1 credit. The next course that we will fill in is U.S. History. What's nice about these forms is if you fill something out incorrectly, it's very easy to fix. You can backspace and fill it in correctly. For U.S. History, we are using a standard textbook, and the textbook is called Heritage of Freedom, and the publisher is Abeka. We're going to fill in the pages over here, and then we are seeking 1 credit. So far, all of these are standard textbooks and standard courses because we have used either standard textbooks or things approved already by WCFS. The next course that we are taking this year is a high school science course, and that would be chemistry. Chemistry is the course name, and the text name is Exploring Creation Through Chemistry. The publisher is Apologia, and then we will fill out the page numbers where it says pages. We are seeking 1 credit. Next, because he is a high school senior, Josh is taking his foreign language class, which we are calling German 1. That's the course title. And he's taking this at Carroll Community College. So the text would be provided by the college. And we are going to put Carroll Community College for the publisher as well, because it's actually a text that they publish for their classes. This is also a standard course. It's taken at the community college, and we are seeking 1 credit. The last core course that Josh is taking first semester is High School Health. The text name is High School Health, and the publisher is Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega, if they are in the life pack format, which I'm going to make a note of here, typically has between 5 and 13 life packs, depending on how many credits you are seeking. High School Health is a half credit, and I'm going to indicate that there are 5 units or 5 life packs. This is a standard course, and we are seeking half a credit for this. The next course that Josh will be working on this year is Work Study. The course name is simply Work Study. For the text, I have filled in the actual experience that he will be doing, and that is weekly cleaning. And then for the publisher, I am writing in, or I have written in, the actual place where he will be doing this work study, and that's at Hilltop Assembly of God. And later we will go and fill out his work study application form. We are seeking 120 hours or 1 full credit this year. The next course that we are completing this year would be Joshua's Christian Service. He already has some Christian service from the prior years, so we're only seeking a half credit this year. He will be doing all of his Christian service on Wednesday mornings at Community Bible Study, and for the text, I'm going to list the activities that he will be helping with. So he is helping with the preschool set up and clean up, and he is also a greeter each week. For publisher, because there is not a publisher, we will just state that it's Community Bible Study, and then we're going to put the location in Westminster. There are no pages. This is a non-standard course. We will fill out the form later in this packet, and we are seeking half of a credit. These are all of the courses that Josh is taking first semester. His 1 credit classes will be a year-long class. His health will be first semester only, so we've put that on the first semester course. His Christian service will extend for the full year, but we will put a half a credit. Now we want to go to the notes section, and here I'm going to place an asterisk that will correspond with the asterisk that I had next to his publishers, because this will be his American literature. So here I'm going to list the books that Joshua will be reading this year to correspond with his American literature component of English 12. For the sake of time, I'm not going to list everything, but I think you get the idea that if literature is not an anthology, that you do need to show the list of books your child will be reading that year. The very last thing that needs to be done on the form is both the student and the parent need to sign this form and date it before submitting it to the Wellspring office.